Ladies and gentlemen, the following announcement have absolutely no political or scientific value whatsoever. So take notes. We're going to take a test afterwards.
You know, I heard a lot of people complaining because of the coffee shortage from across the ocean and stuff. Hey, I'll tell you what, you don't need that caffeine anyway. Drink some of that Hawaiian punch. It's I can't say that it's hot, but it is very good indeed. You might look up here and say, friends, neighbors, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears, lend me your eyes. Why? Because I'm a doctor and I like to experiment. I've been practicing for years. You have to? Anyway, this is Mr. McAllister. He comes and sees me Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 to 9. What does this mean? Well, I guess some folks read the papers. I wear mine with pride. Anyway, you might look up here. Now, Mr. McAllister, it's almost time for your bath. How about the sign there, mister? You used to know me. Now, George, nurse. Does that say eat? Is that a Greek restaurant or something?
No. You're right.
Or, no, I don't run. It's bad for the heart. I don't blame you, really. Hey, I am. I'm going to wear that. I'm going to show my mom that shit tomorrow because she reads the paper. Step down for a minute. It's almost time for your bath. Go take all your clothes off and the nurse will be right with you. Duncan S.O. and M.D. is who I used to be. Doctor of Internal Medicine. But now I've changed my name because I was kicked out of the practice of Indianapolis. They said I was practicing too loosely on many of the patients. I now am known as Dr. Phedelp Malcon. Modern women problem solving. You women may look up here and say no. I say yeah. Yeah. I look up here and say, why can't I go to my medical doctor for help? He always told me as I was a child growing up, the mumps, the measles, everything I had, scarlet fever. I look at you modern women and say, hey, that's who I'm talking to, the modern women. The kind of problems we're talking about are way beyond medicine. You look at me and say, no. I say, yeah. No! Yeah. No! A lot of you girls go to confession, see? I know you tell the priest everything that you did wrong. He's in his box, I guess it's shaped like a telephone booth kind. I'm not sure. I'm not a Catholic myself. And it's got a curtain where you can't see his face. I've heard that. And you get down and you tell him everything you did wrong. He looks at you and says, I'm an old gold Frisco. I know you'll be doing it again next week, so I'll see you someday. All I'm trying to say, modern women, is the kind of problems we're trying to cure right now are way beyond prayer. You look at me and say no. I say, yeah. Yeah. What about Miss McThorpe? My high school counselor. She always helped me in a time of need. I look at you women so modern tonight and say, hey, there's younger girls with the same problems. Give them equal time. You look at me, say no. I say, yeah. Yeah. Somebody in the back row I heard just said, come on, just quit Mickey Mousing around. Just quit Mickey Mousing. Well, look here. I would if this young little lady that was by my side would quit pulling on my pants leg diligently saying, Daddy, can we go to the beach now?
Howard, that's your daughter.
What do you mean, my daughter? I'm not Bryan Keith. I ain't got no kids. What the hell? You look up here and you women say, now, wait a minute. I watched Star Trek last night, and those space women don't have any problems. If there's no cure on Earth, maybe I can look up there with my special premium space glasses. Here's what she did as I watched her. I was going like this, as all good doctors do. Well, somebody on Mercury, somebody on Pluto, somebody on Mars, somebody on Venus, and somebody on Uranus. Look at you women and say, there ain't nobody ever going to help you like I can. You look at me saying, oh, yeah. No! Yeah! That's when you resort to the pits. The pits, I say, I'm not talking about the pits in Indianapolis 500. I'm talking about the pits, which is the little red brick building, the one downtown where the one where the Venetian, the The one where they've been leaving.
God bless you. God thank you.
Blinds are pulled so tight. The sound of tightness, which is rarely ever heard these days. I wouldn't send you to one of those cock-bitten, flea-roaching
Hey, family show, man.
I made a mistake, I'm sorry. Let me back up. I wouldn't send you to one of those flea-bitten, rat-trapped infested, cockroach-eating joints. If it was the last one of my possession, you look at me saying, "Oh," I say, "Yeah." Yeah. That's when you get worried, girls. Worried girls, friends. You know how many worried girls there are today in the United States alone? The number's amazing. They don't think they can cure their problems. So they'll go to any bridge. They'll go to White River Bridge. They'll hitchhike the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. They'll go down south. You know, if their grandfather fought in the Civil War, they'll jump off the Tallahassee Bridge. Everybody's got their own reasons for picking their own bridge, and I don't deny it. Whichever bridge is your favorite, girls, if you think it's that bad, then jump. And you're going down, and you'll be thinking and seeing your life before you'll be going. When all of a sudden you see my underwater submarine clinic in the White River East Branch Division, you knock on the door. Being the good doctor I am, I say, "Come in." That's when you look at me, you say, "Where can I go, Dr. Phillips?" I recognize that voice. The young woman in apartment 1B, right across the Wayfarer from mine. I watch her take a shower every single night. You know, last night she caught me as she was soaping up. And she looked in my direction, and as she noticed I was watching her, I guess she just lost all inhibition and screamed at the top of her lungs. She said, "Where can I come, Dr. Phillips? Where can I go?" If you talk, Keith, if you were a boy, I could advise coming in one of 12 exotic colors. But since you're a woman, yes, come to Poppa.flv. Shining bright, wow, yes. And a moon way up in the heaven, they're gonna shine for you tonight. If the stars up in the sky, the light gonna away, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Did you feel, don't you feel? To understand, we'll bring it way out of everywhere. Just come to
Pussy of God. Little baby, come. I treat you swell, can't you see?
So you still get higher than me every night.
That's only